Hiya, how are we doing? £6. What can you buy for £6? Let's have a look. 1/8 of a tub, 12.5% of Martin de Candre, roughly for £6. You can get 1/4 of a tub of A&E for £6. Or you can pick up a vintage razor. As you can see, just arrived. I know what it is. Don't know what sort of condition it's in, but we'll have a look. So, is everybody well? So this video is basically going to be the unbagging. Okay, so in the packet we've got one razor and two tucks of Derby extras. So there's the razor. It's cling filmed up. It's come in a jiffy bag from the seller. It looked okay in the photographs. So it cost £6. It's, from looking on Mr. Razor, it's a mid 1950s Gillette flare tip. So there's the razor there. Mechanism. Seems pretty smooth. Yep, doors open and close evenly. Blade gap looks okay. Turn the light down. No. It's not in the shiniest of conditions. So what we're going to do is we'll boil the kettle and we'll get some fairy liquid mixed up and we'll give it a bath. Okay, we've got a Tupperware dish, we've got a razor, we've got fairy liquid, washing up liquid. So literally the razor is going to go for a bath, for a soak for 15 minutes or so in some very hot soapy water. There we go. I'd already recorded this part but the microphone wasn't plugged in, so we're doing a take two, hence the water from the dish. That's it. We'll just leave that there for 15 minutes or so. You can see we've got a toothbrush to give it a scrub, and when it comes out we'll see what it looks like.
15 minutes later.
Okay, it's had 15 minutes or so soaking. You can see what we've got on the top here. We've got peak polish, which is something akin to bartender's friend. We've got a polishing cloth and we've got a toothbrush. So it's had 15 minutes. I'm just going to give it a scrub. I think from looking at it initially, I think a lot of the plating has come off the top of the razor head. You don't really want anything more aggressive than a toothbrush. It's this is probably, obviously if you're looking, this is probably as aggressive as you want to be. You just want to let the soap suds that you've got in the water just do the job. Obviously it's been sitting in boiling water for 15 minutes, so that effectively is it sterilised. I do have a ultrasonic cleaner as well, which I've used in the past. I don't think I'll be using it on this one because it's actually not in that bad a condition, and if the plating is gone, it will just probably aggravate and loosen more or any of the loose plating that is there. But this is a more than adequate way. It actually doesn't look too bad. It might polish up okay, this one. Looking at it now, it's had a good bath and a light scrub. Obviously you can spend a while doing this, and then afterwards, after a pristine condition razor, you can get it replated if you so desire or so wish. One thing I will do when I'm finished, the centre hole down here, I'll just spray in. I'll just put a couple of drops of hair clipper oil down there just to oil the mechanism a little bit. You can see we're not using any pressure, don't want to deform anything. I'm still not really looking to see what sort of condition everything is coming up in, just cleaning. A little bit of play on the doors, but they tighten okay. I say this is purely just washing up liquid in a toothbrush, so a little bit of manual labour. Give it a quick rinse. So there's the razor at the moment, the razor head. Might have to move the camera a little bit from being directly above. Come on, focus. No, it doesn't want to play. Quick rinse. And I've just got a softish cloth here. Yeah, I think it's lost the plating on the head. Not really bothered for £6. It's a razor that's going to be user grade rather than on display. The handle has come up fine. Actually, let's change the camera angles. Okay, there we are. That's it after the bath and the clean up. So the handle is cleaned up okay. The underside has cleaned up fine. But man, this razor's coming up for 70 years old. If there were end caps on there, they've gone, but I'm not overly bothered about that. The mechanism still works pretty well. So next we move on to a little bit of peak. This is a very mild abrasive, something like Brasso would be far too aggressive. And all I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and polish the doors a little bit. So that's how much we're using. There's a little bit there on the finger, which is probably way too much. I'm literally just going to work it backwards and forwards on the head. Inside of the doors, they're actually still in pretty good condition. It's just the outside where the plating has come off. So it's not going to be polished and shiny. It's not going to be showroom condition. It's going to be a good user grade razor. Right, I've got a very soft cloth here. I'm just going to basically, you can use a buffing wheel and a Dremel, which I've done in the past. You can also give it 3 or 4 coats of the peak. You can see there the dirt coming off. Yeah, it's lost the plating, but hey, for £6. Right, a little bit more on the cloth. I'm not going to bother with the handle because that's in pretty good nick. I'm just going to concentrate purely on the head. It's been a while since I've said that one. You can see there it's slowly but surely coming up. I say just the plating to me looks like the plating has tarnished over the years. As I said, this is a very mild abrasive for fiberglass, plastic. I suppose you could use it for polishing brush handles with. Mechanism's fine. Yeah, we're not going to get any better than that. But it's a lot better than it was when it came out the packet. So there we go, folks. Mid 1950s Gillette flare tip. It needs a drop of oil on the mechanism, which I'll do off camera, and I may well give the head another coat of polish. It's actually starting to come up. May well need a little bit more gauze, but there we go. £6 from eBay. It's not going to be an aggressive razor. The blade gaps look okay. The mechanism looks fine, and the doors are starting to shine up. So in the next video we'll see how it shaves. So there we go. Not finished yet. Just needs. I'll give the head another couple of goes with the peak again off camera, and in the next video we'll see how it shaves. If you have any comments, anything else like that, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.